here inside the lobby chooses to drop off in that location. Not quite sure yet, but they did put up 4 elimination points under their name, so I guess they are on a good roll for stage 2 of Miramar.
Yeah, they did get an early fight with AG earlier on. They won the fight, so that was the only team that challenged them. And the rest of it, well, pretty straightforward for Hora Esports, but not so straightforward for CAG Osaka now that they've been sieged down by the current Red Aliens. Look who has arrived. Foxy close down the door. Matun on the outer side. Matun tries to win the fight with the SLK. Needs to reload. He's pretty low at this moment. Comes
Ooh.
back in, and Foxy went down.
Yes, Ichi Osaka
Left.
obviously needs some more points to stay or
Yo.
maintain their position in the first page. But Bigetron Red Aliens doing a perfect job here defending this compound, although they've already lost 2 of their members, but it's still pretty tough. I mean, at the end of the day, this is Bigetron Red Aliens. But as for CAG Osaka, we are now looking at Garnet, who's the last remaining survivor for the team, which will be very difficult, right, to make sure that they stay into the latter stages of the game or the last few zones of Miramar.
Yeah, so let's see how much can Garnet get out of this. Because if we look at CAG Osaka, yeah, they're on pace too, but they're not that comfortable. I mean, teams like T2K, D plus K could still catch up to them, so they could use a couple more points just to safeguard themselves for the drop.
Yeah, I mean, you're already on page number 2. You would want to lose your position in the overall rankings. That is why they are grinding hard to make sure that they stay in the top 16. Now, we've got Lapar. That was an awesome shot, though. I mean, nice peek, the way that he was able to shut down Apex from that distance. Ooh, that was a nice dodge as well.
Yeah, that was quick reflexes by Lapa. I mean, he just saw a dot, immediately move into the building, so great call there by Lapa. Now Luxi will be revived while the rest of 4 medical vibes, they're doing their own reset as well, picking out that fallen teammate. And now, the fact that they managed to reset, they might want to enclose into BTR to finish up the job.
Yeah, and just look at the circle, Sir. Cloud Phase is inside of Picado, right? And big chance they will deal with alter ego errors. But if Picado will be the main point or the focal point for the circle, plenty of teams will be heading towards that direction. We just don't know if they're going to go out for now or just reserve it for later. But Bigetron Red Aliens seems to be on the losing end up against 4 Miracle Vibes.
Now the fight having the upper hand, they're going to go all in charging, but Lapa is not going to go down without a fight, and Lapa just too much going to handle. The final player of 4 medical fights, Baron. Gotta learn how to drive, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. I mean, Bigetron Red Aliens, okay. A-Gun, I-8, and Harani, I mean, they love to battle it out all the time. Now, let's see what is happening with AGT2K deciding to actually crash at this spot, and they seem to be winning the fight.
And here we go. More teams to come here. T2K need to finish off AG quickly before another third-party team may come in. I'm looking at UTJB on the other side, and Zinzin will be eliminated by Escalera, now leaving Jiang Xiaoreng. Correctly now. Spraying into the smoke is going to be Escalera, but not able to connect the shots. Jiang Xiaoren takes a couple of hits, and he is final member with only 1 first aid left. And the next Escalera will make sure that he will not use that first aid and give it to me instead.
Stage 3, we're looking at 13 teams remaining, and Bigetron Red Alien seems to be in the scene right now. We just saw Lapar actually doing some open firing there.
Circle. As we move back onto the real soldiers now against the T2K. One needs sent across onto Escalera. Not far enough. Escalera still bleeding out. Dada popping up that smoke, hoping to save his teammate though. But there's also another risk here. That's got to be in the name of Bigetron Red Aliens. Scoping down from the other end. Waiting for anyone to make a movement. Dada goes in. Dada! He took the bait and Foxy will knock him down.
Oh man, yeah, he did take the bait there. Okay, not that we were expecting it, but yeah, he kind of fell into the trap there. Now, DRS definitely will capitalize on this information. Rolls and True Love is far away from the rest of the team here. It's a 2-2 split coming from T2K, and DRS is already making a move here to get the job done. But you know what, Bigetron Red Aliens, just look at that. What Zuxi is doing at this moment is just really stealing the kills here.
From afar, stole the second point for Bigetron Red Aliens. Dada still bleeding out. Whose point will it be? Foxy takes the point. DRS not able to secure that. But anyway, now the bigger mission for DRS.
They have full resources, and FaZe Clan, they're, somehow has already taken damage with the fight, or from the fight, rather.
Oh, here we go. Axel just in front of Momo. Player one. Nice move by Axel to surprise. Player one taking out just like that. And it looks like they are dominating right now with 5 elimination points. FaZe Clan. The members of them have to come in and follow up. But now we move back over to Bigetron Red Aliens as they push down the DRS.
Oh my goodness, Bigetron Red Aliens have already picked up proper timing to retaliate, and that was a good shot. I mean, while DRS is being devoured by the blue zone, it was the right opportune moment for the BTR to kind of just charge and get those elimination points. And just like that, DRS already out of the game, which brings us down to the 17th remaining. Yoru also exited the game, courtesy of K1 this time.
Yeah, welcome K1 to the fight. But wait a second, look at the minimap. Another team is approaching this area as well. All of them have to be prepared for the incoming Bigetron Red Aliens. But Foxy is not going to be the last man standing. Nope, Zuxi is together with him. While K1 Esports trying to defend their ground against Bigetron Red Aliens, including Talon Esports. Red Face will secure the point against Foxy. Bigetron Red Aliens left with one player, that is Zuxi on the other building.
Oh my goodness, K1 is on a killing spree right now. Happy on the trigger there. IQQ from Aegon I8. Is he the last remaining player for the side of his team? Not exactly sure there, but 2 casualties on the side of Talon. But they did make a points. But I think they're pretty good for this round. K1 Esports defending this house. TJB on a roll, getting ready to take a shot at K1. But good defense from Ting.
Nice shot there, and double elimination by Ting. That brings them 10 eliminations on the rampage right now. It's going to be K1, but they have to reset quickly because IQQ is still in the compound. Nate sent across by Axel from the other building. IQQ pops up the smoke. It's my time for himself as well. Now, the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. We got at least 4 teams locked in the same area.
Okay, I mean, everyone's invited to party with Talon, FaZe, and K1, Aegon I8, BTR. Oh my goodness. I mean, DRX must be just, like smiling from afar. But will they make a move, or will they just go for the placement points here? But as for BTR...
For their utilities, Mr. Borrow, he has 1 first aid, Novia has a 3. But for BTR, well, FaZe is going to stop them from getting across.
Oh no, not looking too good for Voxy. There you go with the DPS shot. Of course, was able to shut him out and completely get him out of the game there. Now, FaZe Clan already has 1 elimination point. And as for Red Queen, I'm sorry, but you 2 Alliance now just...
Yep. Beautiful Shadows on the other side. Nice shot there by Shadows to take down Mr. Borrow. Now, Hora Esports only have 1 player left, and there's going to be no fear. D Xavier currently dominating 5 elimination points, but look at the mini screen. BTR up against FaZe Clan, and FaZe Clan just got 1.
All right. Noise is currently down, I believe. Okay, let's see what is happening. Natty T continues to keep a close eye up against, I believe that is No Fear of Horror Esports, but FaZe Clan in a world of trouble as well as they go up against BTR in this situation. They've already lost Noise, and we've got Onzen pretty low in HP. And the fight continues on. Lapar is also a bit low in HP. Same thing goes for Zuxi. So player number 1... I don't know what kind of support he can provide for the team, but Shadows goes down by Horror Esports.
1 nade blocked across though. Now player 1, aka Moment, safe on the nade. Lapa will go down to the zone. Now BTR probably only has 1 active player left. Shadows will be taken out by No Fear. No Fear for Horror Esports is still alive. And he's fighting against D Xavier. So far winning the fight against them. Look at the mini screen right now. It's probably a 1v1. With the final member of D Xavier circling around, and No Fear still dancing around with the final member of D Xavier.
Lapar, hard for him to get picked up, but for the side of D Xavier, okay. Just their lives got ended by No Fear of Horror Esports, but at what cost, Sir Cloud? He also lost 3 of his members, but still a pretty decent number if you're going to ask me. Good enough, solid points for Elms.
Oh, let's see how many more points. I think he'll be able to last long.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if we can get something out of face guy. Now spraying onto
Oh!
Pintoras. He got it!
He's taking someone down the grave with him. But enough time? Yes, so okay. So before he goes out of the game, he manages to get 1 point under his name. So not bad at all. BTR now says goodbye for this round.
It's like we'll take our own spot in the middle. So they are pretty well spread out, but it's more towards the middle. So we don't see many gatekeeping sort of gameplay in this tournament.
Voxy now helping Lapar in this situation. Again, the circle is still pretty big, so we don't know if the teams will decide to actually go for the push, even though Lapar is currently knocked down. Vampire Esports is just steady. But we can see Luxy not hesitating on doing a spray here up against Vampire.
Now, BTR at least they managed to reset. Vampire Esports not interested to pursue, it seems. Okay, they're moving away. But for BTR, are they going to go in for the chase? Maybe, maybe not. But because we still have like 15 other teams. I mean, this is like the most careful round, say, that we have seen. Ooh. And also maybe make the great escape as Sleepy race down the member of AG, but not able to get knocked. Now he has to move because of the blue.
Yeah, Flower also goes down from TJB. Now, we can see that Bigetron Red Aliens all ready to challenge the teams inside the battlefield, and their first take would be Vampire Esports.
Oh, BTR against Vampire Esports. Stone, knocked out by Luxy. Nice nade across. Now only Nuzi left. Nuzi against the wall. Nuzi sprays. Nuzi takes 50% of damage. Now down. It's going to be Nuzi. Bigetron Red Aliens wins the fight against the Vampires. And the Vampires. Ah, man. Were they a page 3?
Not because Noise is here to save the day.
Gonna go all in on Yoru. Okay, Yoru. Oh, a nice cover fire by Onsens from behind, knocking down Yoru, allowing Nine Noise to come in. Yoru eliminated by Nine Noise, and they're gonna pick up the point and also the loot out of his box, and they can still save player 1, aka Mormon.
Still down sitting out there in the open. Can he be saved?
Oh!
Rowdy! Oh man, he got hit by a car!
Man, it's starting to be messy here, ladies and gentlemen. A1TAT out at number 13 with 1 elimination point, and now AS Ingonaya will be up against Bigetron Red Aliens.
Oh man! Alright, A1TMP out of the game. We won't see them perform in the grand finals as well. It's a good game, well played. Anyway, Team Phantom on the other hand, He is calling on his teammate here, but they got no time for a revive. Zoxy now also on the move, leading the charge. Zoxy was able to get some damage, but it is still at the end of that clash. Bigetron Red Aliens gets the job done.
Oh, Snake sent across. Put the pressure back on the Bigetron Red Aliens while CAG Osaka monitoring the situation. Toss. Okay, now though. Okay, they get across. Wait a second. Another team's tossing nades from the southern side of the screen. Which team is that? Okay, we're gonna get a good view soon. And it's gonna be BTR wanting a piece of the action.
Oh man, this is now this makes a vulnerable spot for Aegon I8. I mean, Lapar, if BTR and the rest of BTR will join the fight, Aegon I8 is in big trouble.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, BTR could come in as the third party. Oh, Matun went down. Oh, that's bad news for Apollo as well. Look at how low his health is with the blue just right behind him. Naoto has to relocate that because of the Molly. BTR still monitoring the situation. At the same time, look at the mini screen. Falcons forced in action as well, so they're fighting against another team. And that's going to be faced there with 9 Noise currently down. And Action is dominating with 3 elimination points for himself.
Alright, 8 teams remaining, ladies and gents. Falcons scores on your screen. We've got East. Okay. Ooh! Top goes down. Courtesy of face cam. Time for pickup. Yes, IC just did a massive spray as well. Jappy from Harame Bros is currently knocked down. So I guess the space is getting crowded, and it is now time for the teams to actually engage.
Oh, Axel down as well. Falcons force dominating 5 elimination points. And look at the elimination feed. BTR in action against Aegon IN as well. Falcons Force, Icy, knocked out by player one again, Mormon. Faceland fires back, but Action now is charging in. A nice jump shot by Action to finish on the final member of Faceland.
All right, here we go. Where's my music? There you go. There's my music. BTR. Okay. Showing strong force right now. And might be scoring the chicken dinner for the final round, followed by Harame Bros. And then there's Falcons, DRX, and of course THQ Stock. Falcons Force, again, they played day number 2 and day number 3 actually pretty chill, to be honest. But Saisei, okay, just getting back to the game here. Already out of the game. Now we're looking at Harame Bros, and they're still going at it, still getting some points, and they just eliminated DRX. The least chance of winning this fight, but of course, again, we still have to consider how these guys are going to execute their plan. But as for the moment, Loxy is currently down and bleeding out there in the open.
Look at this shots fired by Lapa onto Falcons Force. Falcons Force, they have the middle of the circle. They are on the lower ground against Bigetron Red Aliens, who is in circle as well, but one of the players currently down, and that is going to be Luxy. Falcons Force, still a full squad. This could be their comeback moment to score the chicken dinner before we head on to the grand finals.
Oh, perhaps that could be the case, but Falcons Force, okay, they are in the middle. They are actually at the top. They don't need to worry about any teams right from behind, so this is a good spot, to be honest. BT are pretty close with where Falcons is, but just look at East and Pemel Search Cloud. They could potentially shut down BTR from that angle.
I know, right? I mean, the possibilities are definitely there. Okay, here we go. Top 4 teams, anything can happen. It could still be anyone's game at this point. Everyone's in the circle. Foxy fires onto Falcons Force onto the right side. Falcons Force still A-OK as Icy fires back. More like warning shots. No good clear shot because of how rough the terrain is. But Harame Bros, Rage comes in with the nade onto Apollo, and that's going to be a signal for them to go all in onto Naoto.
Yes, I love the offense that Harame Bros is actually showing. I mean, just as soon as they actually eliminated some players from CHPO's Taka, they went in for the charge. But unfortunately, Emma's to Canade, he's currently down, so they are vulnerable right now up against Falcons Force, but they did secure points from CHGO's Taka. Just look at how much elimination points Harame Bros was able to put up on the board. 10 elimination points, they're on the roll, but Falcons Force also on the move, looking them down.
And Falcons Force give one more to make it a double digit. Action takes a bit of damage, and we get down to Rallas, not eliminated, and they need to make it a 10 at least. Harame Bros now down Jeffy as well as Range with Icy leading the charge. Lapar moving on down as well. Falcons Force managing 2 teams at the same time.
Oh my goodness, Falcons Force. Man, they are really showing force right now, not gonna lie here, but BTR already moved a bit forward, so they're taking their business with Icy Falcon, or Action rather, getting some damage as well coming from, Harame Bros.
Oh, Icy now with the DBS. And now Icy dancing around. Vehicle about to blow up. Icy has to get away out of Icy. Went down to Foxy. Bigetron Red Aliens, they won the fight against Icy, but now the rest of Falcons Force, they are going to put their focus on the BTR instead.
Oh yes, and this is a good opportunity for Harame Bros to actually shut down not just Falcons but also BTR, because both of the teams are actually just right in front of them. And Bigetron as well as Falcons Force busy dealing with one another, but here comes Lapar now doing a massive spray up against Harame Bros. Lapar taking in some damage, backed away from the situation. Federer is already on the move. First up and gets a job done. Here we go.
Here we go with Federales revive. Now he's back in action. Jappy taking a bit of damage. Lapar now currently down. Boxy is going in for the revive. Wow. Falcons Force, they're monitoring the situation. Jappy trying to find a good angle. He spots one now, but Jappy, a bit of a concussion there. He has to relocate as Foxy will take out Federales.
All right, here we go. Jappy needs to recuperate. He needs to heal up, man. BTR is doing the same thing. They are doing a reset. Oh, man, this is nerve-wracking, keeping us at the edge of the seat here. Range going off angle, going from behind. Team with this carry, but now he goes down as well.
Go Falcons Force with the advantage of this by taking on Lapar. And now firing onto Zuxi. Zuxi has relocated now. Zuxi out in the open. Now on the lower ground, Zuxi. Who used the turret to his advantage. But he could send the nades down across. At the same time, Harame Bros is still in the game with Range and Jappy.
Range trying to heal up. Okay, they're taking the sweet time. I know this is crucial, but again, the adrenaline is high, so I can only imagine the trigger discipline that these guys have. And now we can see that top doing a massive spray up against Zuxi here. I mean, these are all Titans. These are all monsters. It's
Oh!
and Zuxi goes down.
Sharp shooting there by Top. On top of Zuxi. Oh, Foxy just right in front, and it's gonna be Top.
Oh!
Is the one who had the final blow on the Foxy.